Welcome back to Luxury Vehicles, where we explore not just the latest in automotive excellence, but also the timeless icons that have shaped the world of driving. Today, we're turning back the clock to shine a light on a true classic, the 1974 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia. A car that wasn't just about transportation, but about personality, craftsmanship, and elegance on four wheels. The 1974 Karmann Ghia marks the final year of production for the coupe model in the United States, and that gives it a special kind of charm. Designed by the Italian styling house Ghia and hand-built by the German coach builder Karmann, this car is a perfect fusion of European elegance and Volkswagen's reliable engineering. From the very beginning, the Karmann Ghia was never about speed or brute force, it was about style, comfort, and individuality. And the 1974 model proudly carries that legacy forward. From the outside, the 1974 Karmann Ghia looks like a sculpture in motion. Its smooth, flowing lines and rounded fenders create a silhouette that's instantly recognizable and deeply nostalgic. Unlike the angular muscle cars of the era, the Ghia exudes a quiet confidence. This was a car for someone who wanted to make a statement without shouting. In 1974, it came with safety upgrades that included larger bumpers to comply with US regulations, which some purists didn't love, but they still integrated seamlessly into the design. Under the hood, the 1974 Ghia is powered by a 1.6-liter air-cooled flat-4 engine, producing about 46 horsepower. Yes, by today's standards, that's not much, but it's enough to cruise with grace. Mated to a 4-speed manual transmission, the car offered an engaging and tactile driving experience. What it lacked in power, it made up for in balance and charm. The engine's characteristic hum, the way it glides through corners, and the feeling of the wind through the windowless cabin made every drive an event. Inside the cabin, it's a blend of simplicity and class. The dashboard was straightforward, with a speedometer, fuel gauge, and just enough switches to handle the essentials. Bucket seats offered decent comfort for the time, and the small rear bench was more for luggage or kids than adults. But again, the Karmann Ghia wasn't trying to be a family sedan, it was a personal statement, a weekend cruiser, a car that looked just as good parked outside a cafe as it did rolling down a coastal highway. One of the things that makes the 1974 model so fascinating today is how collectible it has become. Enthusiasts are drawn to its unique mix of Italian design, German reliability, and sheer presence. It's not unusual to find restored examples commanding respectable prices at auctions and classic car shows. Parts are still fairly accessible thanks to its shared platform with the Beetle, and that makes it a great entry-level classic car for those just stepping into vintage ownership. Driving a 1974 Karmann Ghia today isn't just about nostalgia, it's about tapping